Welcome to Anti-Chats and Tarot. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to all who have supported this channel with your likes, shares, subscribes, your donations, your comments. Thank you. Let's get going on our message here today. Don't forget water. Somebody's got a headache. It's hydration. Be hydrated. It's a hydration issue. Stay hydrated. For those of you who feel like it's migraines or deal with migraines, put a little mint in your water. That will help. You know, a mint tea bag. I do that sometimes. I'm doing it right now. And also, the actual mint leaves. Okay, here we go. Let's get into this message. Remember, not everything's going to resonate. Take what does. Leave the rest. Leave the rest for somebody else. Help yourself here with tarot, with the messages. It's a tool for you to help yourself. Here we go. Messages for our collective. Ace of Wands, good start here. Beautiful start. I feel like there's been a period where it's been kind of dull or not a lot happening. And then you put in even more work. Like, I think you've gone the extra mile, and then you went even further and worked even harder. And now I feel like the divine and the timing of that is coming in. Something's coming in that you want to grow here. Queen of Wands on the floor. Queen of Wands. Yeah. You don't do well with sitting tight. I can relate, waiting for something to come in. And you said, look, I'm gonna keep working at this. Even though all signs say take a break, rejuvenate, I'm gonna keep working at this. And you did, and you pulled back a little bit. You weren't as gung-ho as before, but now I see it's coming in. But you've always been steadily working towards this Eight of Swords and the Hermit. And there was something trying to hold you back, or someone, some situation, but I feel like you've worked through that on what that's all about. The emotions there could be fear, even. The Fool, yeah. You definitely decided, hey, taking a leap here. I'm going to continue to work on this. Even though something about all signs said, take a break, self-healing, self-care. You did do that, but you still kept working at this too. Or kept it on your mind. I feel like Spirit is saying, yeah, we are aware of the fact that you kept this prevalent in your life. Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor. Yeah. We are aware of the fact that you are tenacious and a leader in that manner. And now, here it comes. Whatever this is. What is this? You were getting messages like, all right, even you need to take a break. But even while you were taking a break, like while you were meditating, you incorporated how this was going to come together and worked on the manifestation. Something like that. Ace of Swords. I'm hearing whatever this is, it is your truth. That's why you tenaciously stay at this in varying levels of your activity towards this, but you forever have this in mind. Couple of wonderful beginnings here for you. Strength. You are the person that can pull this off. Very few can pull this off. It is your truth. It's how you grew to where you are now in an enlightened state on this topic or as a whole. It's how you can help others to grow in that way. Something very nurturing here, even though you're very, very strong. You're also nurturing. 10 of Swords out here and the 3 of Wands. There's something in your future here that you said no more. And it gets in the way of whatever this is that you're wanting to manifest so intently. What did you say no to here? Or just the doubters, maybe the naysayers on this. You said, no, I don't hear you. I know this is going to come in. I know how this is going to come in. You know, a lot of times what we think is going to come in, it comes in even better, especially when the divine is involved. And you see the divine's hand here with beginnings in 2 cards. Bringing something very big in for you. The Moon. You don't think there's an end to this naysayer or backstabbing or something negative here where people didn't think you could pull this off. You don't think there's an end to this, but there, I do see in the cards there's an end to this. Like your ships come in now and there's no more of that talk or trying to stand in the way of this. This comes in big and this comes in fast now. 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Comes in bold, comes in big, comes in fruitful. Those that stood behind you in this, there are few and far between, but they also join you in what this turns out to be now. It's something about how much you've grown working towards this. And I feel like it benefits other people, just being around you even, you know, in a kind of subconscious way even. Or more directly. Justice. Could be something legal. You're in the legal field or you have been working towards something more solid there as far as a title or working in the legal field. Combating the dark mind, combating your own dark mind. I feel like that's way in the past. Combating other people's darkness, their dark mind. What's that all about, Spirit? Very emotional. Combating this darkness, very emotional. Getting other people on board, 3 of Pentacles. Solid, healthy collaborations, I hear. Bringing together solid, healthy collaborations against the dark mind. Where the dark mind can go. The poisoning. Something about a poisoned mind. But the truth. It's something simple and subtle, like the truth negates the poison here that we're talking about. And then you get other people on board. And it's something you just do naturally, effortlessly, elegantly. I do hear elegantly to combat this poison. Brings about balance, temperance. Yeah, you're helping others as you've helped self. The poison that, like, I feel like I'm kind of choking. The poison that's choked other people out, you give them wings to fly again. Wow. Okay, the World, the 2 of Wands, they're in the reverse. People that wanted shortcuts, or who who were shortchanged. That's what it is. People who were shortchanged and people who lived in fear. Somehow you're coming in here on something you have never given up on, and the divine meets you now to make this very prosperous. And by that I mean in a lot of different ways, not necessarily just monetarily, but I do see monetarily, even though that's not really, I don't feel like your focus or the focus of this read. Something much bigger goes on here. Something these people have been tattooed with, and you come in and you get a new flow going for them. Don't forget about hydration. Don't forget about the miracle of mint. You give them choices. I just saw the Lovers. You give them choices where they saw fear before. Maybe you're literally working with a judge, but there is judgment placed here by the divine on these situations. I think they are multiple. And I think this has to do with something legal that you step in and help with. Wow. And I do feel like it's overwhelming, like I was feeling like I was choked, and now I feel very emotional, like I want to really just have a good cry session. But here you are as the Emperor, and we move forward because you show up twice as an Emperor. I do feel like this is you, or you connect with other like-minded people who are all about, yeah, we're taking out the poison here. And the poison turns into wings where people can expand and people can fly again. A lot of metaphors for something very big here. People whose worlds have been turned upside down. They live in fear, or that action has caused them to have fear. Their deepest, darkest fears, this poison. It's like you blast through. This is why you've never given up on this, because this is very deeply personal to you. King of Cups. The King of Cups energy is reaching out to others in the storm, embracing others, gathering others in the storm and getting them on the boat, out of the choppy water. Get the Ace of Swords twice. Yeah, it is your truth. We talked about that the first time we saw what is this all about. It is your truth was the answer. You get it twice. It's other people's truth as well, maybe, or an emphasis on this is all about your truth that you've just turned into, and not just, I don't want to say just, that it's your truth that you have then turned into something huge, and it's because you never let up on this. Even in your days of relaxing and self-healing and self-care, you still had in the back of your mind, this is going to happen. This is going to materialize into something that helps others, or this vision of yours never went away. You kept at it. You kept working it. 9 of Wands. Yeah, this is injured people. I feel like emotionally injured people. I'm hearing you're the antivenom for the poison. Ace of Wands, you get that twice too. The beginnings. Big on the beginnings here. 2 Ace of Swords, 2 Ace of Wands. It's your truth, it's your passion to have this materialize. Wow, and that has been a big part of the read. The beginnings here, and the divine being a part of this now. The 2 of Cups, the 6 of Cups. Something from your past that you're making peace with. A soul project. This is about your soul, what you're doing here. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 5 of Cups in the reverse. disturbances in the family. It's like an acknowledgement to that. Breaking up the family. But no regrets here. It's like you're coming at this with the vision, no regrets. And you're not in it for the money, but I see that actually is something you hadn't counted on. That this is prosperous too. King of Wands in the reverse, Three of Wands in the reverse, the Hangman in the reverse, and the Four of Wands in the reverse. This is like a don't forget. I feel like when these fell out, it was like, don't forget this. Don't forget the selfish masculine energy. Don't forget somehow that influenced you to not think big enough for parts of your life. Don't forget you've thought this clearly through and you're coming out of that. And don't forget something about it hasn't all been a bed of roses for you too, regarding the family. There is something about family disturbances here. Eight of Pentacles. But you just worked at this and you never let up and you never let go. And we've covered that. And you've perfected whatever this is. After a time of how am I even going to put this together? Now it's in a perfected state because of all the work you've done. Seven of Wands. And all the defending you've done of how this is necessary to have in our world, I hear. Have in our world. Wow. Okay. This is very victorious. You will have victory here. This could even be public recognition. Yeah, your big wish and it judgment placed here to make a difference. And I feel like this happens very quickly. Yeah, your passion against the poison. It started small and you had a lot of doubters. We covered that. But down deep, you knew this is going to work. This is my happiness. This is my goal. This is going to happen. And I do see that it's happening. I feel very emotional in this read. And I feel like you are very emotional taking this on. Let's grab an oracle. Ooh. And I feel like you've done it a lot on your own. On a lighter note, I hear, and you've looked amazing while taking this on. So that's always good. Okay, and we need some lightness here. This can be there's something pretty dark about the poison. If the fox can't find his tail, then he's looking, this card talks about then he's looking she's looking in the wrong place. This is who you're dealing with. This is the energy that has to do with the poison. Like they were in the wrong place doing the wrong thing. Yeah, and they thought that was going to benefit them, but there was confusion there. Or you started out letting the poison get to you in a way where you were also reflecting that poison, and then you said, nope, that's the wrong place to be looking. I turn this around, I alchemize this energy into a positive, and that's exactly what you're doing. Huge read. Huge message, huge read, yeah. This is the squirrel, and don't forget to play, okay? And I feel like that's actually what you concluded. You know, I'm not going to get sucked into this poison and be another version of this poison. I'm going to turn this into a positive, help others, and we're going to play. It's that wings that come out of the poison. The play, the light. Yeah, definitely the light from the darkness. And knowing when it's time to say goodbye to that poison and that darkness. For the joy. For the joy to come in. For the joy I'm hearing in some cases that you created for self and for others, or will be creating for others. Let's just grab one of these. Oh, and a whole bunch comes out. Okay, well, we'll take a whole bunch then. Yeah, there's a lot of calm that enters here in your life now. Knowing that this is taken care of. Hot-headed, I think that's part of the poison, dealing with people like that. A safe word was necessary with this toxicity. Happy to pay your price. Don't undersell yourself, okay? This, I feel, is energy as you move forward, and this is working out. Don't undersell yourself here. Suppressed, I think that's more of the poison. A suppressed feeling or feeling afraid, and we touched on that too. See your beauty, your worth, your strength, yeah, and don't undersell yourself. Acknowledgement of self-worth here, and it's important to heal, which is what you've done here. You're in the process of, you will continue to be in the process of, and you're helping others to do the same. Whoa, okay, that's your message. I hope that you've liked it, you found it helpful. If you have, please do like, share, subscribe, and comment. It helps the channel. Until next time, let's remember who we are, and let's remember our self-worth. This was leaving me kind of breathless here. I hope you found it helpful and healing. Thank you.